This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of Me. Welcome back, everyone. Hello.
Oh.
You know, it's not a bad intro. It's a bad movie, but it's not as bad as the one we watched before it. So,
You know, Will,
we're back.
I disagree. Best. I thought this was very touching.
Sure. In a very weird way, yes.
I thought it was very tender.
Yeah, tender is
Had
fine.
a lot of interesting things to say about the human condition.
Yep, a lot of melancholy feelings, a lot of sad feelings. Okay,
There's lots of big feelings here.
We're gonna talk about sad feelings on this episode.
Big
sad feelings.
feelings.
And so how sometimes you just need someone to read you a story. So you just to calm you down. Sometimes you just need a big old story by someone else to just calm your nerves a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
When your princess is missing.
When your evil queen
is missing.
Yes.
Anyway, before we get into it, because we didn't post on social medias, because this is our final episode before Christmas, if you celebrate it.
Yes.
So first off, happy
But
holiday.
not the final episode of the year.
Yeah, no, not yet. First off, happy holidays.
Yes.
Hope everyone's having a good holidays. Hope that everyone's safe. I know it's crazy this time of year, so I hope everyone's doing okay. Second off, it would be a really good
Great Christmas gift.
a really good gift to yourself for Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate, okay? It would help us. It would give us a gift, and it gives yourself a gift, because we have 300 episodes, baby. We have 300 plus episodes, 300, almost 330. So go ahead, give yourself the gift of They Mostly Come Out at Night.
Yes.
It's completely free.
It is.
And you can continue listening to us if you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube or our Podbean or wherever you find podcasts.
Wherever you may find your local podcast.
So please give yourself the gift, or give a friend a gift.
Yeah.
They Mostly Come Out at Night.
Give your friend the gift of the
And
holidays.
give us the gift of more subscribers.
Yes.
And more listeners.
More
and
bullshit.
a bigger community. So you can all meme with us while you watch the Heavy Metal Massacre.
Because one of you dropped 2 recommendations on that episode.
We do recommendations every 5 episodes.
Yeah.
So get those in, just like they did on Heavy Metal Massacre. YouTube's what we check the most, but you can drop them on Instagram. We have They Mostly Come Out at Night on Instagram. We're on Facebook. I mean, whatever boomer uses Facebook anymore, I have no idea. We have X, although I don't check it that often.
No.
And we have, you can message on Podbean and Spotify.
Yes.
Also get our ratings up on Spotify. I think we're like a 3.5. I think we deserve higher than that.
Clearly, we deserve a 5, but that's just.
I don't think
I might be slightly biased.
I mean, I'm biased too, but maybe just a 4. 4 would be good. I'm not asking for a 5. Maybe a 4. Anyway, if you do listen to us, even if you don't subscribe to us or anything, we appreciate you listening. And we do this for the love of the game.
Yeah.
We don't make any money off of this shit. It's just a hobby for us, and we fucking love it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening, whoever you are. And I really do hope you have a happy holidays. Now let's get into some shit.
Satan's Storybook.
Satan's Storybook. Holy shit. I love that this movie is literally just about Satan being sad, so he summons a jester to tell him stories, and it's an anthology movie. But only 2 stories.
Let me stop you there, Will.
Why are you going to stop me? Is there a sequel?
No, they thought there would be. But no, let me stop you there, because I have something to.
Are you going to read a synopsis?
Yes, I will.
Oh my god.
Because
I cannot wait. I love bad synopsises.
I'm dropping facts on you, okay?
Okay, what facts you got?
This, if you happen to be enough of a fucking degenerate to own this movie,
What is it available on? Just VHS?
I don't know. Probably at the time, yeah. I don't know if this had any sort of DVD
release. This is from
release.
1989, where so we're getting into an era of a lot more people shooting on video. So
Yeah.
like they have home video, and
This is shot on video.
90s is kind of we're gonna see some stuff.
Yeah. This is shot on video. I'm assuming this only got a tiny little baby release. But on the back, okay, this is what it says. From the burning depths of hell come 3 devil's tales of evil on earth.
3?
Where's
the third one? Unless they mean like the connected story.
Up your ass. In this full-length, non-stop action horror feature.
I would say there is so little action in this movie, actually.
That
I don't know if I would call it... I love that one of the designating factors is full length. Like that...
Just in case.
Full length. Like, yeah, no shit, it's a movie.
Yeah, but just in case you're thinking it's like Death Nurse where it's like 50 minutes long. It ain't that. Don't worry, bro. This is high-effort filmmaking.
That is Death Nurse. That's Death Nurse's only saving grace is that it's so short.
Yeah, and it still felt 5 hours longer than this.
It feels like an eternity. It feels like a marathon.
Yeah.
It feels like you're watching like the Lord of the Rings extended edition if it was shit.
Yeah, it felt 5 hours longer than this movie.
Mm-hmm.
From sword and sorcery to a grisly tale of modern-day mayhem to a suicidal clown.
Who is writing this shit?
So I'm assuming they count our wraparound as one of the tales, even though it's not.
But that's not how an anthology works.
Well, do you think these people...
I mean, like, VHS kind of counts it as a story, but it's like kind of a... It's just like why they're watching the VHS videos.
Listen, I don't need to read anymore. Here's all you need to know about this movie, okay? Here's what you need to know about this movie.
Satan is sad.
No. Here's what you need to know.
Satan is sad.
It's right there in the title.
We need to help Satan, okay?
It's right there in the title. If you look up this movie, one of the first posters that pops up has our woman in, like, Red Sonja, like, fucking scantily clad outfit. You know who is Ginger Lynn, Will? Do you know who that is?
No.
She was a porn star.
Oh.
All you need to know
Does she play the Red Sonja character?
Yes, she is the good, like, Satan fighter, whatever.
Chris Teeth.
All you need to know about this movie is this is the kind of movie that is so desperate that they cast a porn star in the main role, slap her on the poster, and there is 0 nudity or anything in this movie.
What's crazy is, like, her name is Chris Teeth, which is already insane.
All the names in this are,
it's like
are
Christine,
nonsense.
but Chris Teeth?
They call her, Chris Teeth. I don't even remember what her satanic sister's name is.
So you have an anthology movie that is just bullshit. It like, literally, so, like, it starts with, like...
See? Look at that poster.
Yeah.
This is how they get you.
Yeah. With you know, Ginger Lynn, like, scantily clad.
That is how you walk into a video store in 1989. That is how they get you.
It's so stupid because... At first, she's like in full garb, right? And then
this is art.
She like Sailor Moons herself.
This is art
into like a skimpy little like chainmail bikini.
Yes.
And then is in that the rest of the time for for no reason whatsoever.
There is a reason for that.
Because she's hot.
There you go.
That is it.
That's the reason.
That's it.
Now here's the funny thing though.
But
there's multiple posters, images of her in that outfit with like a crossbow.
I'm guaranteeing that was for the sequel.
There is no sequel.
Because they bait you for a sequel at the end of this. Spoiler alert.
This movie has...
We'll get to it, but it heavily implies that there's going to be a sequel.
This has one of the most like blatant sequel baits.
It's not even like... It's not even like... It doesn't even tie it up.
We've had over 300 movies.
Yes.
I'm struggling to think of another movie on this podcast that has sequel baited you harder than this.
There was a lot of movies where it kind of hinted at a sequel, right? Like the main bad guy would get away.
Every other horror movie hints that.
Well, like the bad guy would get away, or something would happen where it's like it could continue.
No, it's sequel bait.
Like
straight
this
up.
Is like it will continue. Not it could. It's not subtle.
It's literally
it like bashes you over the head with it.
This is not done.
Like, fuck you. We're not done with this story because like nothing resolves. Nothing in the wraparound resolves at all.
It's like
at all.
middle of the movie.
I don't even know who the main guy that died, like, with fucking Chris Teeth is.
The main guy?
There was a guy that they fought
I'm pretty sure it's another woman.
Well, because, like, at the beginning of the movie, we get this, I struggle to call it an action scene, the non-stop action, okay?
Yes.
It starts at the beginning, because we have this foggy, wooded area, and these two people are, like, carrying the queen of the dead, or the queen of Satan. And
she's dressed in all black, and she has, like, wings.
And so they get attacked by a bunch of...
They're dressed like ninjas.
Like white ninjas. And they get attacked by a bunch of demons, right?
Yes.
So these demons. I don't know why they did so hard. They went so hard on some of the effects. Well, and it's weird, because some of the effects are really good, but most of the effects are really bad.
Well, they're just, like... They're not really bad, they're just simple.
Well, yeah, but like the clown one it's pretty bad. You can see
it's fine.
You can see his fucking teeth.
It's fine.
We'll get to it. I've seen worse, so it's fine. It is fine ultimately, but it is still bad.
Well, this movie cost $5.
Well, compared to like how much they did with like Satan and like how much they did with like the random monster that attacks her at some point, and they just run away from it. That happens. So anyway,
it's because that random monster didn't have to talk.
The demons all attack. It is the most confusing action scene I've seen in quite a while, and one of them gets killed.
Yeah.
And so the queen is like, hey, I knew that they would die, and the more will die, and you're going to die, unless you take me back to Satan. Like, take me to Satan.
So the master.
This is literally like how the dialogue goes, by the way. It's like it's such amateur hour, like theater kid bullshit. Like all of this stuff that's set in hell is such theater kid and core like shit.
So it's Ginger Lynn, who is like the good.
So for no reason,
she's fighting against Satan.
So yeah, for no reason.
And the queen is her sister.
Well, so
the queen of the damned, whatever.
So for no reason, she decides to lore drop. Like she just decides to stop mid-woods, and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna exposition dump all over.
Yeah, here's the backstory.
Here's the skinny on what's going on. You thought I died as a kid, but I didn't. And there's a prophecy that foretold that you were kidnapped by Satan as a child to be his queen, and and two people were supposed to give you up to the fucking Satan to save their family, and you're the queen of Satan, and because I have you, Satan is sad. That's pretty much that is pretty much what they say. Like, it's they're sisters. One's
good, one's evil.
Everyone thought that Ginger Lynn died as a kid.
Yeah.
She didn't. She's been like training to take down Satan and the Queen of Satan, and the Queen of Satan is like, "You're never gonna kill me. We're sisters. You can't do it.
You can't spill your own blood."
Ginger Lynn's like, "Bet I fucking can," and then doesn't, and then
nothing.
And so nothing really happens because they fight a couple monsters. We'll just get the wraparound done real quick until the end. So they fight a couple monsters. They run away from one of them that has really good special effects for no reason, for like 2 seconds, and then run away from that. And we get Satan sitting on his little throne. He like kills one of the demons that fails to get his queen back. And then they know where she is, so he keeps sending them out, right? And he finally was like, fuck it, I'm sad, I'm depresso espresso, summon me a jester.
Summons a jester, the jester tells them stories.
Summons a jester, and this is where we get our vignettes, right?
We get our 2 anthologies.
So the jester is there to tell him stories, and this is where we get the anthology, the sequences for the anthology. First one, he's like, let me tell you about the what do they call a serial killer? It's
my God.
The demon of death or something like that.
Yeah, the demon of death.
And he's like, let me tell you about the demon of death and his serial killer reign on blah 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 city, you know, like
undescript city.
Okay, and I will mention this right now. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but I don't care. So it's weird because hell is like this medieval, like it's like a Ren Fair in hell.
It looks like it's like Conan the Barbarian.
It's very like Ren Fair. Yeah. It's very like, I'm a theater kid and I love medieval shit and I'm gonna do high fantasy.
Because it's like swords and sandals and monsters.
What I don't understand is because it's so jarring because each of the stories is like modern day. It's not medieval.
Because Satan wants to hear stories from our world.
Well, right, but like, so does that mean when you're sent to hell, like you become like a barbarian? Like
yes.
You fucking become like Hitler is like roaming around like with like
yes.
chainmail garb?
Apparently, in this world, unless you're in temporary clown limbo.
Like, is there like some fucking like gladiator shit they have to do? And I want to know more of the lore of like why it's like a medieval hell. Like when you like if you're a modern person and you get sent to hell, wouldn't it be crazy if you went down there and like they're like, here's your sword, and like became like a Dark Souls thing where it's like, here's your sword, here's your shield, fucking figure it out.
Have fun.
Have fun. Well, don't die. Get wrecked, nerd.
You can figure this out in the non-existent sequel. Well.
Yes, exactly. But so anyway, the stories are set in modern day. They're not medieval at all. So the jester tells them a story. So there's this. I love they begin the story with reporters, right? And they're like, the devil of death.
Well, first, it's random footage that they shot from their car of the city.
Yeah.
With Alvin and the Chipmunks doing their best Megadeth impression. And
it's like reporters being like, this reporter says that the demon of death is
why aren't the cops catching this psycho killer?
This reporter does this, and blah-blah-blah.
Like they're saying that.
Yeah.
On air.
And they literally are saying, this reporter. It's like, yeah, we see you. Like
this reporter wonders why.
It's not a radio show. Like, we see you.
It's okay.
And so we get our demon of death. He's he's like a Pauly Shore looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's like raging around his room listening to chipmunk punk music.
It's great. And
he's
listening to a radio report.
He's getting mad at the radio report because they're getting facts wrong about him.
And they're like, he's like, you're never going to catch me.
You're never going to catch me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again. You know what? I need entertainment right now. So he goes into his little treasure trove and pulls out a phone book. And I love the little flavor they tried to add to this, where he's like going through the phone book and he like closes his eyes and pokes at it. And he's like, oh, Betty, whatever. I already did her like 2 weeks ago. Oh, she was fun. And then like it goes on and like picks some random person and like I think
Jezebel something.
It's Jezebel something at 6969 something road.
6969 Ass Liquor Way or some bullshit name. And
bullshit road.
And then we see her. We get a fancy pants cinematography of like
for like 1 second, and it's the only like fancy pants cinematography
where it like zooms into this house and like you see a black cat walk across the sidewalk.
I think that was a mistake. I think they literally like were filming it and they got lucky with a black cat walking across and they just stayed on that. They're like, wait, like let this happen.
Yeah,
let it happen. And I think they just got lucky. I don't think that was meant to happen. That's my conspiracy theory for the film.
I don't know. Well, the film was very well directed.
I struggle to call it a film. It's a fucking movie. There's no way we're getting pretentious about this shit.
How dare you? They gave you 3 stories.
So, 3 stories, sure. The wraparound, I'm sorry, it should not count as a story.
The advertising thinks it does.
I know. So anyway... So we get a woman in her 20s for some reason. I don't know.
She's supposed to be 20.
I don't know why they couldn't have made her a teenager because she's living with her parents still, and they're like telling her to turn her music down.
And she's listening to the same song that the demon of death was listening to, and it's not even that loud.
No, and they come in and you can clearly hear them talking over it.
And they come in and they're like, "We can't hear ourselves think. Please turn it down."
And then the dad goes over and turns it off. And is like, you need to start taking some responsibility. You're 20. And she's like, shut up, Dad. She's like acting like an angsty teenager for no reason.
Her whole room is painted black and she has like skulls. So she's into the
painting room black. And why are you? I'm hoping this is just a phase.
She's all into the witchy stuff, right?
Well, because her They drop a little line of like her grandma was a witch.
And she's like, well, her grandma was a witch. That's why she's into that.
He's like, I can't believe you like filled her mind with all these witch ideas.
And so she's one of those people. She's edgy. And then our dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, she hears a noise.
Right, and she like sees a guy and
shrugging his shoulders in the window.
And she like freaks out and she goes into the parents' room. They both wake up.
And she's like, there's a guy trying to break in.
Like the guy's just randomly in the house now, right?
He broke in. She goes to her room
to call the cops.
To call the most useless police operator on the planet.
Well, because he's like, are you at home? And she's like, yes, there's a murderer in here.
Please send help.
So there's a guy with a gun?
Please send help. So you need help?
So you need help? Like he answers every one of her like desperate pleas with a question.
All while
like
she's
idiotic question.
Yeah. All while she's on the phone with the operator, our guy is just killing her parents.
Yeah, so he shoots.
He shoots Daddy-O in the head.
Dad in the head.
The dad
and then
spits blood on our VHS camera.
That was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of liked that shot.
And then he
takes the mom in and he's
like, "Where's that woman I saw?"
He's like, "I'm gonna use you as a shield. Let's go." Like it goes into the room and it's like, I'm gonna kill your mom and then kill you, and like he's just like this edgy bullshit.
He shoots her,
and then her mom.
It sprays her poster, and then he like starts wiping the blood, and he's like, "I love red. Like, red is my favorite color."
My favorite color. I'm like, this is so theater kid shit.
And then he like takes her, and he has one bullet left.
And he's like, "We're gonna play Russian roulette."
And you hear like police sirens,
and that's like
he's just playing Russian roulette.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Oh, you got lucky, bitch. Maybe you won't be this lucky now.
And then like the cops burst in, and he points the gun at them, and they blast him, like unload fucking clips into him.
And these two dipshits might be my favorite characters.
I think they are my favorite characters
because it's like the news reporter is outside the house, and they're like recording this. They're like, tonight the cops finally caught the demon of death as he was murdering this family.
When one's like chewing on like a pin.
But don't forget, before they talk to them, they like show a shot of them wheeling the guy out.
Oh yeah, and he's still alive somehow
after getting shot a bajillion times.
He got shot a bajillion times.
He's just like, "Hail Satan!"
He's like, "Hail Satan!"
And then they talk to the cops, and one of them's like, "Well, you see, we were at the donut shop, and we got this call." And it's just them going on. Yeah. They do like the Dirty Harry thing where they're like, well, you see, when you see a man waving a gun at a woman and then waving a gun at you, like, you shoot the bastard.
We don't hesitate. I won't hesitate, bitch.
That's like a fucking Naked Gun. I see a bunch of men in token stabbing a man. I shoot the bastards.
I shoot the bastards. So... He like finishes the report and then it jumps 1 year later, right?
Yes.
And so they're in an interrogation room or just a room.
Oh, it's very much a room.
And like the two detectives are there with the demon of death, and they're like, "You know why we called you in here?
Listen, butt licker.
Like he says butt fucker.
You need to give us a confession, you ass clown."
Yeah, like just keeps insulting him and is like, "If you give us a confession, we're not going to give you the electric chair."
Because they're like, our captain's riding our ass, and like because we caught you when you got promoted to detective.
Yeah.
And the cops, you went from cocksucker to dick. Like every line in the scene is just jaw dropping.
It's so cute how they do. Like he finally agrees because he doesn't want to die, right? So he finally agrees that he's going to.
They have a tape recorder, yeah.
So the guy puts the tape recorder in, and then it gets like there's this little tiny clock. And it says a time, and then fog rolls over it, and then it says another time. And then it does that 4 times, and he's like confessing all of them. And they're like, okay, I think we're done here. And he's like, wait, I didn't tell you about the best one, and blah-bitty-blah, and the blah-bitty-blah, and the blah-bitty-blah.
Listen, scumfuck, we don't care.
He's like, we got enough to book you away for life.
And that's it. And then 6 years later.
6 years later... Also, they do a huge continuity error, and I don't think they cared. So
they didn't give a fuck.
It's the the woman doing a ritual to summon her grandma.
In the now abandoned house.
Which is weird because, like, she doesn't really care about her parents.
Well, she's doing the ritual
They never get mentioned ever again. Well, I get that her grandma's the witch, so...
She's not going to summon the parents.
I know, but, like, she doesn't even ask about them.
What would she ask?
How are they doing?
Her grandma's in hell.
Is her grandma in hell?
Probably.
So her grandma's like a medieval witch?
Yeah.
Like, because I'm assuming in this lore, if you go to hell, you become like a... So she like...
Because
she becomes like a black mage.
Because
she's a black mage in hell because she turned into a Renaissance woman.
Because the worst thing, that she could do to this man is to put him in limbo, not hell. Limbo.
It's so weird because it's like that's worse than hell.
Yeah, because she says later on, like, you would be a king in hell, but I put you, like, I took that away from you. Because if you send him to hell, he's set.
So the grandma's like, you have to recite this at the exact time of his death.
You might ask yourself, the discerning audience, how the flying fuck would she know the exact time of his death if she's not there?
The answer is she wouldn't.
The answer is she wouldn't, but it doesn't matter because it's a fucking movie. Shut the fuck up.
What's weird is, like, any other horror movie, any other movie, there's an audience for the execution, right?
Did you see that room?
Yes. It's not an execution.
There is no audience.
What's funny is, like, any other, it would be like, you know, like even like Shocker had like that scene where he's like,
that's a movie.
He's like screaming at the people in the audience.
But that's a movie.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't cost $5.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
And some Renaissance gear.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's fair. But what I'm saying is, like, why wouldn't she be there if she had to...
She can't perform the seance.
Well, if she had to, like...
In the audience, though.
Yeah, but, like, why would she summon her grandma, like, hours before this dude is executed? She knows. And then the grandma's like, hey, you got to repeat this right as he dies.
You know why?
And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking guess. I'm just going to fucking guess when this guy's going to die.
In this movie universe, there was a news report that was like at 12 p.m. on Saturday.
But what if something fucked up? What if, like...
Well, something did.
The continuity error. That's not the continuity. The continuity error is it's been 7 years because it said 1 year went by since the murder and then 6 years, right? So it's been 7 because I can do math. I can do basic math.
I think they're doing... I know what they're doing.
I mean, I do too. But the grandma says it's been 6 years.
I
don't think the interrogation scene was supposed to be part of the...
I think they are meaning 6 years after the murders. I think they're being stupid.
They are being stupid because it'd be 7 years still.
No. The murders? When the title comes up that says 6 years later, I think they are literally doing 6 years later after the murders, not after the interrogation. I think they're...
Well, that's even more confusing.
Are you saying this movie's confusing?
Because, like, why not just be like, jump to the interrogation scene and then say 6 years later?
Why not make a complete movie?
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. You're asking the right questions. I'm the dumb fuck here. Okay. You're asking the right questions. I am clearly not. Okay.
Well, 5 people saw this movie. Why wouldn't you make a complete movie?
We are part of that 5 people. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
We make up 2 of that 5, so 3 other people have made
and those 3 other people were Ginger Lynn baited, okay, into watching this stupid ass thing.
Well, and I guarantee they shut it off almost immediately. So
they started fast forwarding. Where's the sex? There's nothing. Where the fuck is it?
So she's like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking guess. We're gonna see. So he's going into the electrocution chamber and he pisses off Dale Dimmadome. Or Fat Man.
He's credited as Fat Man.
He's credited as Fat Man, but he has this big old white hat.
He's like the warden.
And he is like, you have any final wishes? This is your last chance.
It's like, yeah, let me out. He's like,
yeah.
Any actual wishes? And he's like, yeah.
Let me fuck your wife.
Let me fuck your mom.
and then Warden gets all pissed, and he's like, what the fuck you say? And the priest is like, please, for the love of God. Like,
no fighting, please.
No fighting. This guy's going to die anyway. Like, let me just read him his rights and then we'll be good.
I'll be glad to roast this scum. And they put him in the fucking chair. And they start roasting him, and Our Lady in the house starts doing the seance.
Dum Dewey Dembala. Dum Dewey Dembala.
And then they try it once.
That's not the actual sayings, but it's something stupid like that.
They try it once.
And like I love how the first one. Apparently, this guy is really hard to kill.
It's the weakest electric chair I've ever seen.
I don't fucking know, but he gets electrocuted and doesn't die, right? So that's why she fucks up.
Yeah,
because she said it when he was first getting electrocuted, and then didn't know that he was still alive.
He made it past the first round.
Because he's still breathing. And he's like, "That's all you got, you pigs."
And then they do it again.
And then he finally dies, right?
And she's sitting in the room, and a door opens, and and the fucking...
What was that? Okay, so what was that movie we watched where the
Prison?
Prison, yeah. Where the chair came out of the fucking ground or whatever.
That was an actual movie.
Yeah, I know, but they I swear to God, they ripped off that scene.
The one thing, though, is Prison did not have the electric chair on, like, wheels.
No.
Being
gurneyed into
the room, and then the dude gets up, and now he has a monster voice.
And he's like, You messed up the ritual. And now...
She points across at him.
She's like,
I have power.
I have protection. You cannot touch me, demon.
This can't protect you.
This can't. And he bends the crucifix, and she's doing some wild facial
no,
acting.
You would have been a king in hell, but I put you in limbo.
I put you in limbo.
No, bitch, you fucked up.
You fucked up. I lived, and now I'm going to use your body as my vessel. And he's holding like a star, right?
A satanic bullshit symbol.
he's like, you're going to be mine, and I am going to use your body to continue my work. And then it literally cuts to... It's like the outfit of the demon of death, because he wears like all denim. It's like a Canadian tuxedo with the sleeves cut off and like a metal shirt,
and it's the same outfit.
A headband. And so it's the same outfit, and then it pans up, and it's her dressed as the demon of death. And then she says the same
thing he says earlier, which is like
game time or like some fucking
Let's
bullshit.
Play a game.
Like garbage day, like it's some bullshit like that.
And that's the story. And then Satan's like, that's great.
Satan's like, yes, that pleases me.
And then after some more bullshit in the woods with the two women.
This is where they fight like the monster, and like she says more about how they're sisters, and the fucking queen is gonna like get away because she summons more demons. And
more demons show up. She gets away.
She does get away. The demons are like, she's here or whatever, and Satan is... I've had a fucking... My
what
brain...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't even know.
Wrong with
Dude, I don't know. My brain just went short-circuited because of this movie for some reason. Satan is like, finally, my queen... Oh, no, not yet. No, sorry. No, sorry. We got to get to the next story. So now he's still lamenting, even though the queen is away. So she's coming back to him, right? But the Satan is still upsetty. Okay,
very sad.
So he's like, "Hey, Jester, tell me another story. I'm still sad.
Tell me another story from Earth."
The Jester's like, "I'll tell you a story, and it's about clowning around." Like, fucking, he doesn't say that, but it's something like clowns. It's like
about like a man who had nothing to live for.
This one's about clowns, and then it like goes to them shooting in the rodeo at like a carnival.
Yes.
And Clown House is being lit up, which I'm guessing was supposed to be the title of the vignette. I don't know.
It's just the thing that they found at the carnival.
Yeah, so like Clown House lights up. It's a bunch of scenes of a carnival, and then we get our greedy like stage producer is counting money, right?
He's literally sitting at a table counting money. So classic move.
And we get a janitor coming in, and you hear a bunch of like really fake canned laughter.
Like from a sitcom.
And he's like, he's killing them out there, but we gotta get ready for Scotty Bajabi, Like, I don't fucking know what the fuck his name is. And like, he's like, we got, did you see him? And like the guy's like, no, I haven't seen him. He's supposed to be on in like 15 minutes. Like, oh, can you, like, you gotta go get him. Like, he's supposed to be up.
He looked depressed.
He looked depressed. I think there's something wrong. Then we cut to
Scotty
Bajabi, and he's fucking like down in like a bottle of gin.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's talking to himself, and he's like, oh man, I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. My life is a wreck. I've achieved nothing in life.
I'm a fucking loser,
I'm
bitch.
a loser, and I'm getting too old for this shit.
And then our dude comes in and is like, you are drunk.
He's like, you're drunk, and you
can't
keep messing up like your stage performance. And the guy's like, no, I can do it. And then he tries to juggle and like messes up, right?
Yeah.
And then the director's like, no, like, you're fired. I can't handle this anymore. Like, and the guy's like, please, like, at least let me work until you get a replacement. And he's like, I already have a replacement. And then
he goes and talks to the janitor.
He goes to the janitor, and he's like, hey, go steal his fucking clown outfit.
He's like, what?
And do a fucking routine.
I have nothing. I don't have a routine.
With like 5 minutes to go, right? Like, there's 5 minutes to the stage performance. At the carnival, I guess.
Yeah, and
which is weird because, like...
Sure.
When have you ever seen like a actual like stadium show at like a fucking carnival? Usually it's like sideshow shit.
They wanted the story, okay?
Anyway, so he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess, boss. Let me go. But how do I get his outfit? I don't have an outfit." And he's like, "Go take it off him." And then you get on the stage.
Yeah, just go. I don't have a routine. I don't care. I
don't care. Just go. This is not thought out at all.
So like he's going, and then our guy is.
Our guy's like, one final show, and he's putting on like a fucking noose.
He's gonna hang himself. And so he like attaches the string to the chair, and then attaches the chair to the fucking door. Yeah.
So when they open the door, he's gonna die.
And he does.
And so the janitor opens the door and he starts hanging, right? But then he wakes up.
He's on the ground.
And he's on the ground.
Same room.
And he's like, "What? Oh man, my neck really hurts. What's going on?"
His bottle of gin explodes.
And then
Mickey, like, man, that was good gin.
Mickey Mort.
Mickey Baloney shows up.
Mickey Morty fucking
shows up and is like blah 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 blah, like, clowning around.
And he's like
down with the clown.
He has this like fucking like Mickey Mouse voice.
Yeah. Basically he's like telling him like, you're dead, blah blah blah. And then our guy's like,
no, I'm not dead.
After 5 minutes of him being like in disbelief, he like shows him the actual room.
Well, what's crazy is he's like, how can you be death? You don't look like death at all. He's like, I'm the death for clowns. You know, like it's so fucking stupid.
It's absurd.
It's so fucking stupid. So like, there's death for different performers, I guess.
Every occupation has.
I wonder what the death of thespians would be, because it'd be fucking annoying,
bro.
It'd be like the worst fucking like death to deal with. Like, I think we'd all be lucky if we didn't have to deal with that death.
Door-to-door salesman.
Oh god. Oh god, I did door-to-door sales. That sounds fucking awful.
That's a personal one for you. No, he shows him like the actual room, so he sees his lifeless body hanging there, which is a puppet.
Fucking puppet.
Because they
have to do something. It's the director and the janitor wondering what to do. He's like, I just walked into the room, and then he just hung himself. And he's like, oh, don't you understand? We got to cut him down. We got to get this body out of here.
It's like, man, if I knew he'd do this, I would have fired him when he was at home.
So they like cut him down, and then the guy's like, oh, what am I gonna do? I just can't believe this. And then the death clown is like, ow, you don't believe me? Let me show you something. And he fucking like turns around and like grows teeth.
Yes.
He grows little teeth.
He also tells him that like, no, because he's like, you're going to hell. He's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, listen here. And he tells him about like all his sins, like how he stabbed a guy for $2 to get like cheap booze.
He's like, it was self-defense. He's like, no, you took his wallet, and he's like, I didn't needed the money. It was $2.
And all you did was buy alcohol, and like you spit on someone's face this one time, and you're a fucking drunk piece of shit, and you drink the devil's liquid.
The devil's piss.
The devil's piss.
Yeah,
you consume the devil's piss.
So every episode,
we consume.
We are consuming the devil's piss.
Yes, praise be. And
or devil's urine. I don't know. Devil's piss sounds better.
Yes. This is the kind of movie that would have said devil's piss.
Yeah.
And so he tells them all that, and then our guy takes a knife.
Yes.
And stabs the clown.
And he's like...
And then it's just black. And then the clown shows up and basically like bazingas him like, ha ha ha,
like, I'm not
you.
dead. Like, you're still going to hell. And then it ends.
And then Satan's like, great story.
He's like, ooh, yay. And like pats his tummy. You
and
know,
then
like, no, I'm just kidding.
His queen shows up.
He doesn't, but...
And she's like,
what the fuck have you been doing? And he's like, I need stories to keep me not upsetty.
I'm gonna go hunt my sister. Now she will become the hunted. And then she leaves, and then our dude's like,
I love how
God fucking damn.
I like how he gets up and he like raises his arms because he's like kind of like fit, and he like raises his arms and he's all buff, right? And he's like, no, and he like laments and he's like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And then he sits down and like sulks for a minute, and then goes over to Jester and be like, please tell me Mother's story about death and destruction.
And our dude is starting in on the story, and the camera pans back, and that scene fades away, and then we fade to Ginger Lynn.
Yes,
standing
with her like hands on her hips, right?
Just being like, the story's not over.
I'm going to find my sister, and
we will meet again.
And then credits. Yeah.
That's
they sequel baited, and nothing happened after that. There's no Satan's Storybook 2. I don't even know if this director made anything else. I hope not.
He has one other credit, and I'm not even sure if it's legit.
It was this movie, like, I don't even know. Like, it was so weird, like, going from, like, medieval...
It's great.
Medieval, like, hell to modern day.
It was great.
That was a choice.
It's fantastic.
That was a choice, because usually the wraparound stays in universe, right? Not this one.
No. The wraparound in this one is the most wackadoodle part.
Like, usually the wraparound connects somehow to what the stories are doing.
No, it's just him telling him stories.
No, it's literally just, here's humans doing bad shit.
Yeah.
And
going to hell for
meeting their comeuppance, and Satan's like, yay, and he claps his hand, and he's like, tell me more. Give me more stories of death and evil on Earth. Like, Satan's a little child in this movie. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
He just wants his queen.
This movie is extremely entertaining for all the wrong reasons. It is so fucking dumb. So fucking stupid. This movie is so bad. But, like, in a really, like, charming way. Because I can't tell, like, you said something during the movie. I can't tell if, like, it's trying too hard or not trying hard enough.
It is very much...
It's like towing the line.
I will say it's... What I said was it's a weird combo of high effort...
Yes.
And, like, low... I don't know, low means or something, because there's a lot of effort
and like
on display.
Some of the effects are pretty good, but
with
like
very little budget.
I don't really know why they set it up for a sequel. Like,
well, it's just like it's
like a bold choice for a shot on video.
Like the hell world or whatever. It's like bathed in lights and it's very very stylized. There's lots of. Even the modern day stuff,
like the hell, actually looks like a stage play.
Yeah,
it's weird. It has this like ethereal stage play vibe to it, which is weird.
Especially Satan's like throne, because it is just black. Like there's just black background. Everything's black.
Yeah,
and then when they're in the forest, it's very much bathed in light and fog, and
But like blue neon and red neon, it's very strange.
so it's like you can tell they're just filming in like a park, but there's so much that they're doing to mask it that it kind of it almost makes you like believe it.
It does kind of look otherworldly. I would say the stories they tell in this movie are not very strong. I get kind of what they were going for, but like they're not.
It's a choice.
It is a choice. The clown one was a little bit of a struggle to get through for me, to be honest, because it was like they're trying to be artsy because it's like a conversation with death, but you're a clown.
Well, the thing about the clown one, because the first story is entertaining.
It is
Pretty amusing because there's just lots of flavor, right? You have like your psycho killer,
yeah.
who just
Well, there's lots going on, right? Like
picks people out of a phone book.
They go to different like locations because you have like the interrogation room,
the
you have
goober
the
cops.
home, you have like the execution,
Seance
you have
with the
weird
granny.
seance. Like it's entertaining, right? It's bullshit, but it's entertaining bullshit.
But then
But then the clown one,
he just kills himself.
It kind of starts okay because it's like interesting with death, and I thought they were gonna do more with it, but they just stay in the room, and death just like literally just taunts the guy and says you're going to hell, and I'm just like
And
okay,
then and this just ends.
and it just ends, and it's like
That's it?
Like what was the point?
Don't kill yourself.
Well, like because the first one with the witch, it's like kind of like she fucked it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't supposed to play around with it. She fucked it up, and then he possessed her.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate, like, fuck you, like I'm your
Don't play
parents'
with, like, yeah.
I'm your parents' murderer, and now I'm possessing you, and now you're going to go kill
Yeah.
a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
It made sense in the confines of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like, fuck around with demon shit, and you're gonna like,
Yeah.
get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
The clown one made no fucking sense.
Clown one is just
It's just like like I said, like a clown having a conversation with clown death.
a piece of
With Mickey O'More, like
the only thing that was like mildly surprising is when he started like listing off the guy's transgressions.
I honestly thought like even the hell stuff was like entertaining enough. I think the only point it drags is that clown shit.
Which is funny because that's by far the shortest part of the movie.
Yeah, but it's weird. You can feel it dragging at that point.
Well, yeah, because there's no big
I just think they could have told.
bazinga.
Yeah, they could have told like a more convincing story because like most of the time when you're doing this kind of shit, like you're not gonna have bangers the entire movie, but you're only having 2 vignettes.
But usually there's some sort of like bazinga.
Well, there's always like some like lesson to be learned.
Yeah.
Right. Something in there. Right.
Yeah.
But there was like nothing. He was just going to hell because he killed a guy, but we don't even get to see that.
Yeah. That's it.
And he's just being taunted by death, and that's it.
That's it.
So it's like
Cool.
it kind of like that. It killed the fucking pacing. Like it killed, and then it just ends on that fucking sequel bait, and you're just like, okay, like what the fuck?
Bold.
Because I was enjoying it until that clown thing started, and then it just gets kind of bullshitty after that.
It's a choice.
It is an interesting choice. How would you rate this shitty to pretty? I think it was going to be higher if they continued, if the second story wasn't such bullshit to me.
Oh no, I'm not even counting that. See, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Because the wraparound was good, and they, well, I mean, like, not good.
It was entertaining.
Heavy quotations on good.
It was entertaining.
It's entertaining as hell. It's like, it's good in a bad way. Like, the wraparound was really good, and I did like the Demon of Death, like, storyline, and how stupid that fucking was.
See, I would give it a 6.
Yes.
And I will say, obviously that's for entertainment quality. This is one of those movies where this is strictly entertainment quality.
Yeah, well, because it's a bet. Like, I think we've said this before. We always rate on entertainment quality,
But some of them
just
are
because,
good movies.
Because subjectively, a lot of the movies we're watching are just bad movies. Like
Yeah.
anyone would watch this, and I guarantee a lot of people would turn this off. There's a reason only like less than probably like a couple thousand people have watched this movie in the time it's been out. So most people would turn it off, right? But we are so lizard brain that we found entertainment in it. And that's how cult movies start. Like it's just like, it just happens. So there is stuff to like in this movie, but I think the clown part is not good.
That's not even why I'm downgrading it.
Why are you downgrading it?
The ending. The
ending is pretty bullshit.
Because...
Well, I just hate that the clown stuff leads to the ending.
Sure, but...
Because you're like, the entire, like... That entire sequence leads to what happens at the end, and then it's just sequel bait, and to a sequel that didn't happen.
It's just the ending for me.
Yeah.
The clown story is stupid. It's almost funny in stupidity because it's just such a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Of just like,
it's just like
guy kills himself.
Yeah.
We are then revealed that he was a piece of shit. In addition to being a fucking wino, he was also a sack of shit, and he's gonna burn in hell.
That's it.
The story.
That is literally it.
It's almost funny in its in how much of a non-event it is.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's it.
That is literally it.
That's the story. Okay, cool. And
then it is a pretty short segment, right?
And then they start another story, which they don't show you, and it just straight up ends.
Yeah,
movie just it basically ends in what would be like your second act of a normal movie, because if you follow like basic bitch movie structure is like your intro with all the characters, and then in the middle you have your low point,
right,
when you think that the good guys have lost or they're close to losing.
Yeah,
it's your mid low point,
right,
and then you have the climax where they win, and this movie ends on the low point.
Yeah,
because she lost the sister's now going to hunt her.
Right, it's
like the low point.
Yeah.
And that's where they end it.
That is exactly where they choose to end this movie, yes.
Which is...
Yeah, so I think six is fair because it's not mid enough, because there's so much ridiculous shit in this movie to be a 5, but like, yeah, that was bullshit.
Because it's just...
I can almost, like, you're right, I can almost forgive, like, the clown stuff if the ending was stronger.
If it ended on something funny or something memorable instead of just they ran out of time, because that's what it feels like. It feels like they're making this movie, they're going along,
which is weird because it's shot on video,
and then someone's like, hey, you gotta end this, and our dude making the movie is like he thinks he's making like Lawrence of Arabia, so he's just like, this guy have this big fucking story or whatever, and then they're like, bro, wrap it up. Like, oh, fuck.
All right, fine. We'll set it up for a sequel.
And
bazinged.
Yes. Because obviously, there's no sequel. Because 5 people watched this, and like we said, we are 2 of those 5, and the other 3 were Ginger Lynn baited.
Exactly.
So they're not gonna fucking give a shit about Satan's Storybook 2.
Yeah, no one will give a shit, and I think it deserves a 6. What a fucking trip. If you want to watch it for yourself...
It's on YouTube. You should watch it.
You should go watch it. It's just search Satan's Storybook. It's the first one. It's letterboxed fun time.
It's certainly a fun time.
33,000 views. I guarantee most of those views are not the full video.
I'm pretty sure 99% of those were baited. Well,
they probably were.
It was some gooner who grew up in the 80s was baited into clicking this. Okay?
Yeah, especially with the thumbnail with the Satan on there.
They did, I'm shocked that the thumbnail is not like the picture, the thing of her in the outfit.
I'm shocked they didn't go with Ginger Lynn, but I wonder if they were trying to point out the ridiculousness of this movie.
Possibly.
Hopefully get like a bunch of cult people to watch the movie.
Oh, there's Satan.
Ooh, there's Satan, and he's like a guy with like fur pants and a fucking
fog and
like a goat head.
black background.
Yep. Some like theater kid is like, oh hell yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
This is it. And then they watch 2 minutes of it and quit. Which is too bad. They should watch the whole movie.
They should watch the whole movie, and so should you. I'm not gonna challenge you because
it's not that kind of movie.
Last one I told you to watch it and see how far you can get. This one is not that kind of movie.
It ain't that kind of nonsense.
But it is entertaining for most of it.
Yes.
And you could probably just stop it when it gets to the clown point, and then you just don't need to watch the rest of the movie. Because
unfortunately,
it does not end strong. So once that clown vignette starts, just turn it off. Like you've watched all you need to watch of the movie.
You're good.
You're good. Just turn it the fuck off. You don't need to watch the rest. Just watch like 30 minutes of this movie.
Yeah,
no, it's like 45 minutes maybe.
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. So watch it in an hour and then turn it off. Right when the clown stuff starts, like right when you see the director counting his money, just turn it off.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. You've watched all you need to watch.
Unless you just really... No, you know what? You should watch it. You should suffer.
You shouldn't. No.
No, you have to.
We had to, so you have to.
I watched it. I watched it with my eyes open. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
You can do it too. We watched fucking Heavy Metal Massacre. Okay?
We did.
You can sit through...
We suffered through that.
Satan's Storybook.
We really suffered through
easily.
That. Yes. I think that's all I have to say about Satan's Storybook, though. I think we've given it way too much time in the first place.
We've probably given this more of an actual humane discussion than anyone on the planet has ever given this pile of shit.
I think so.
Okay?
I think so. So, anyway, happy holidays. Go watch Satan's Storybook for the holiday. Maybe watch it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
If you celebrate Christmas, just watch it on Christmas Eve.
Here's a wholesome film.
See how far you can get into it. And, have a good holidays. We are doing one more episode for the year. Should be out next Sunday, hopefully. I think we should be good. So we'll have one more before the year ends, but this is our last one before the big holidays come up. So we appreciate everyone listening, and we hope you have a safe and happy holiday, for they mostly come out at night. This has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we will talk to you all later.
Bye. And be careful with the devil's piss.
Okay. Don't hang out with Mikey Mort, whatever the fuck his name is.
Bobby Badoo.
The death of clowns.
And Mickey Mortadelli.
Mortadelli.
And Bobby Badoo.
Mickey Mortician. Bobby the Badelli. Ba-dee-dee.